Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Mahommed!
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining me as I invite you into my world, the world of magic, mentalism, otherwise known as mind-reading magic, and some family-friendly comedy. Now, I know some of you are looking at me and thinking, an Indian magician? I thought I was the only Indian magician, but there are others out there. Yeah, they're called accountants. That's because they make all your taxes disappear. Now, by qualification, I actually hold an honors degree in electronic engineering, but my passion turned mission is spreading joy and delight with the art of magic. And being an engineer and a magician leads to some very interesting possibilities. Allow me to demonstrate. I've got here the world's most popular puzzle, the Rubik's Cube, the object of which is to move the pieces so that by the very end, each side has a single yet different color. You, sir, your name? Edward. Edward, if I were to give you the mixed cube, how long do you think it would take you to solve it?
Well, forever. I can't solve it.
Give him a round of applause for his honesty. Most people say, don't even give me the cube. Now, Edward, if I were to take the mixed cube and use my engineering skill, I could take the cube, give it a few twists and turns, and try to solve it, but that would take too long. However, with a bit of magic, watch the mixed cube instantaneously solve itself right there. Oh, I like that one. Shoo! Last night I did that, a guy looked at me and he said, Jesus. I was like, oh, thank you, sir. But it's Mohammed. The Mo is for Mohammed. Edward, would you like to see that again?
Yes, that would be nice.
You would?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate that. But do I look like a PVR? Now, during the course of this evening, I'll be inviting some of you to join me on stage. Rest assured, you'll be respected as we're here to have some good, clean fun. In fact, one of you lucky and special people joining me on stage gets to walk away with this prize. Ooh. Edward looks like it's his already. Edward, no. Edward, I admire your enthusiasm, Edward, but what I'd like you to do is you're going to be the keeper of this. Don't worry, there's nothing ticking. There are no moving parts. I know my name is Mohammed and you think anything can happen, but it's all good. Edward, just take it. Leave it there in front of you. Don't let anybody touch it. Wonderful. Edward, one last thing. If by the end of my performance I forget about the gift bag, I want you to look up at me and say, Mo Magic, who gets the gift, okay? Wonderful. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, whilst I invite people up on stage and whilst they make their way to their seats, give them some love with some applause. So, yeah. Now, being an engineer and a magician, great. But being a magician, especially in South Africa, is quite interesting. Guys come up to me and say things like, can you make my wife disappear? Women come up to me, first they look at me, top down again, and then they say, you're a magician. What can you do with money? This is just for you. Watch this. Couple of 50s. Now watch this. Watch very carefully. That's 50, that's 100, that's 150, that's 200. You, sir, your name? Zahir. Zahir, I want you to have a look at one of these. Make sure they're legit, kosher, or in our case, halal. There you go. Oh, he said, can I keep it? We've only just met. You're making demands, Zahir. Zahir, looks good? Excellent. Zahir, in a loud, clear voice so that everybody can hear you. If I could do, well, anything with these notes, besides give them away, of course, what would impress you? If I could do anything with these 50s besides giving them away, what would impress you? I didn't know you were a ventriloquist. I asked you the question, the voice came out there. Didn't even see your lips move, Zahir. Where are you from? Joburg. Hashtag Joburg has talent. Zaid, what would impress you? If I could do anything with these notes besides giving them away, what would impress you? So multiply them? Yeah, it's magic, not miracles, eh? But if I could do that, people, actually, if I could do that, would you be impressed? Watch the 50s change to hundreds. So now we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, and that's me, your sugar daddy. Hashtag blessa. Oh, wait. Did you say change them 200s or into 200s? Okay, speak louder next time, Zahir. I'm kidding. Here we go. Okay. So shall we do that? Okay. Ordinarily, magicians never repeat the illusion. Not because you're going to catch us out, it's because the element of surprise and mystery has been lost. But since you made time to come out to this beautiful theater on this beautiful evening, let's go for it. Watch this. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Don't take your eyes off the notes. Watch the hundreds change right here. So now we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's usually where the crowd goes wild. Wonderful, wonderful. Are we good? I'm glad. Now, good people, when you ask professional magicians the world over about their history and how they got into magic, the vast majority of them say things like when they were younger, they saw a magic trick or they got a box and they learned from there. My journey was different. I was a 21-year-old engineering student who was questioning his path and purpose in life. I started attending personal development classes where I learned that we could consciously choose the quality of life we wanted for ourselves. So I made an intention. I literally spoke to the universe and I said, I'm ready, show me my passion. Soon after, I was sitting with my best friend. We were working on our design project. He said, let's take a break. So I put the TV on and I saw American magician David Blaine. Now, I had seen his show 3 years before, but I dismissed it as camera tricks. But that night, something inside of me shifted. I knew there and then, this is what I wanted to do. I had no idea how I would do it or where it would take me, but it's been an incredible journey. I saw David Blaine doing sleight of hand magic. So I'm going to show you some sleight of hand magic, and if you like it, would you like to learn how it's done? Yes. Who said yes? The gentleman who said he's turning around like that, like, what's your name, sir?
Colin.
Colin, join me up on stage. They'll give you a round of applause. Come up, Colin, come up. Excellent. Where are you from, Colin?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Where exactly?
I'm in Waterfall.
Waterfall. Is that Sandton facing? I'm kidding. Get closer. Behind the microphone. Excellent. Have you seen any magic up close before?
No.
No? Okay, I feel like I need to give you a tissue to take out that bubble gum from your mouth. But it's good. We'll move on with that. Colin, yes?
Yeah.
Colin, do you play cards?
Yes?
You do. Got a deck of cards here. Each deck of cards has 52 different cards and 2 jokers. Maybe I should have taken the jokers out because we already have 2 jokers on stage, but let's go with it. Let's go with it, people. Colin, take these cards. They're fairly new, so they're quite easy to drop, so be careful with them. Just firstly, turn them face up. Go through them. Make sure they're fairly well mixed. And once you're done with that, just give them a little shuffle. So what you're seeing me doing here, like with any of these objects, if I were to come to your home, I could do that. So fancy with the table. Okay, as long as it's mixed. So Colin, if you had a deck of cards at home, I could do this illusion for you as well. Okay. So you've shuffled the cards. There's the cards. I want you to take out any card besides a king, queen, or jack. The reason I say not those are quite busy, and I'm going to have you write your name on it. If you have your name on it, the people at the back may not be able to see your name stand out on that card. So any card with a lot of writing space on it besides a king, queen, or jack. Wonderful. I don't want to see the card. Your name, ma'am? Fatima, I want you to watch me like a hawk. Not like the hawks who are watching Praveen Gordhan. That's a different set of hawks. Like the bird. Just keep an eye on me, right? Excellent. You look at the card, write your name on the face as big as you can. It's fine, you can do it, Colin, in your hand. From corner to corner, write your name as big as you can and put today's date. That way, when you leave the stage, you have a little memento of our time together. Once you've done that, in a loud, clear voice, into the microphone, just say you're done.
Okay, I'm done.
Excellent. Show the audience. You look at me, make sure I don't peep. Show from left to right, make sure everybody gets to see the card. And if you've seen the card in a loud, clear voice from the audience, just say yes. Don't say what the card is. Just say yes so I know every one of you have seen the card. Yes. Thank you. I love the energy. Colin, card face down. Cap the marker. I'll take the marker back first. We don't need that any longer. Wonderful. Look at the card so you commit it to memory. And you can just take the card and place it in the middle right there on top. Now, she's watching me. You're watching me. Watch this. You shuffle the cards on the table. So the way you shuffled it, I think, is like this. I think it's called like a riffle shuffle, but this is in the hands, where you take some cards, you push them into the others. Oh, thank you. Oh, if you like that, you love this one. Watch this. Do you have any idea what that shuffle is called?
No.
It's called showing off, boss. Colin, are you ready for this? Watch this. Here we go. You watching like a hawk. She's watching like a hawk. Colin, have you met her?
No.
Your name again for Colin? Fatima? Colin, Fatima. Here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. A snap and a twist. It's done. Your card turns invisible. Goes up my arm, across my chest, all the way into the pocket. One person is impressed, everybody else has suddenly got trust issues in the audience. Colin's going, why can't we see the money trick again? Colin, would you like to learn how it's done?
Yes.
Would you like to learn how it's done? Yes. Okay. I told you, I took the card, made it invisible. You went up the arm, across the chest, and into the pockets. Colin, waterfall. Is that how it went into my pocket, you think? No. Good. I used a technique called palming, not to be confused with what some people do to JMPD cops. That's a different type of palming. The person laughing the hardest understands the best. Colin, as the name suggests, you take the card, you place it on your palm. Now, you're watching closely. You're close to me, right? You can see the gap between my fingers, yes? The people on this side can't because of the back of my hand. But Colin, I've been practicing and performing this technique for many years. So watch. If I were to do this casually like this, watch. You can't see it. And that's the perfect moment for me to take the card, squeeze it, and then make it invisible. Colin, for 50 points, where do you think your sign card is?
In your pocket.
In my pocket. Have you seen this trick before?
No.
Watch carefully. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, in the pocket. Please give Colin a thunderous round of applause. Colin, you know what? As much as you're enjoying this and as much as they're enjoying this, I know when you leave, some of you will say things like, he's skilled, he's talented. Some of you may even say he's quick with his hands. So I'm just thinking right now, if I were to do the trick in your hands, would you be impressed?
Yeah.
Right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Right hand palm up like this. You keep the cards, put your other hand on top here of the cards. Now, oh, that's a great timepiece there. Also, I was going to say Swiss, but it's American. Here we go. If I were to reach in among those 54 cards and just with my fingertips, sleight of fingers, pull out your card, would you be impressed?
Yes.
You would? I'll take this one. I'm going to listen. Just this one. Keep your hands over the rest of the deck. Okay, you can let go. Let me take this one out, Colin. He's taking this job way too seriously. Keep your hands there, tight over those. I get the nod, yes. Now, I want you to use your imagination. Colin, what type of work do you do?
I'm an engineer.
Engineer! What's the chances of that? What engineer?
Electrical.
Electrical, awesome. Electronic, electrical, close enough. Sometimes they make a mistake. They used to mistake me for electrical. Sometimes do they mistake you for electronic?
Now you guys are too low voltage.
Oh, I'm surprised that you get that. Usually only engineers would get that. That's good. We're too low voltage. Okay, here we go. Well, all I'm going to say is this is going to be electrifying. Use your imagination. I want you, as you have your hands on the cards, listen to the sound of my voice. No, I'm not going to hypnotize you. And sleep. I'm kidding. I want you to imagine, you shuffle the cards, you spread the cards in your hands, you looked at the fronts, there were hearts, there were diamonds, the reds. You looked at the cards, the blacks were spades and clubs. Yes, there was white on the front, white on the back, red on the back. I want you to imagine all the ink vanishing. And when I count to 3, squeeze as tight as you can. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. It's done. If this works, if you've made this happen, each and every single person in this packed packed-out theater is going to give you a thunderous round of applause. Let's see how well you did. The pack of cards changes to a block of glass in Colin's hand. Colin, before you make your way off, I would love you to have this card as a little souvenir of our time. Once again, thank you for coming out to the theater. Thank you for being part of the magic, and they'll give you a round of applause as you make your way off stage. Thank you so much. Now, for me, magic is a metaphor and a vehicle. It's a vehicle to spread joy and delight. And I honestly believe that each and every one of us has the ability to experience joy and delight. A simple example for me is when I see my nieces aged 8, 5, and 3. When I see their smile or I hear their laughter, I'm just filled with joy and delight. And I think joy and delight can be experienced in even the most simplest of things. Allow me to demonstrate. I've taken a length of rope and I've cut them into three different pieces. So we've got a long, a medium, and a short. Now, I'd like 3 people from the audience to examine them. So let's get this young lad here. What's your name? Nabil. Would you stand? This is the long piece. I want you to hold it end to end. Turn, face the audience. They'll give you a round of applause. Give it a tug. Give it a tug. You, sir, your name? Amit. Amit, I want you to have a look at one of these. There we go. Excellent. And you, sir, your name? Yusuf, check this one out. Again, keep it going for Amit and Yusuf. Good. Is that good? Excellent. Thank you, Nabil. Amit, he says all good, but it's giving me a bad look. Like, why did I give him the short piece? Don't worry, Amit, it's nothing personal. And Yusuf, it's good? Wonderful. Now, the reason I have these examined is because of the next part. Watch this. 3 distinctively different lengths of rope. Here's the illusion. Watch the rope very carefully. If I just give them a little tug, it looks as if they transform. Watch this. To the same length. Thank you. So I've got 1, 2, 3 equal lengths of rope. And if I remember correctly, Nabil, I think that's yours, the long piece. You've examined that one. Amit, you examined the second piece. It was quite solid. And Yusuf, you examined the third piece. Now, some people applaud, others were in stunned silence. I understand. It's okay. So let's do this. Let's remove 1 length, leaving us with 2. However, good people, since it is the art of magic, how about we use 1 length of rope? And if you missed that, a moment ago I had 2 pieces. That never gets old, eh? And then I made it 1. So watch carefully, watch carefully. I know some of you are going, watch the left hand. Some of you are going, watch the right hand. Some of you are going, I'm getting a headache. Okay, so let's do this. You, sir, who just leaned forward. You're sitting front row like you're watching this in 4K and you leaned forward. What's your name? Zahir. Zahir, where do you think the magic's going to happen? Right hand or left hand? Don't worry, if you don't get it wrong, I'm not going to judge you. Right or left? Sorry, I didn't hear you there. Because now we've got the ends here and the rest of the rope here. Watch, here's the ends. We place the ends on. Zahir, be honest. Does it look like the ends are on the rope or hanging over the rope? You should see him. He looked at me, just went. Why the face? Why the face? Now, when I began this, I didn't have 1 length of rope, nor did I have 2 pieces. When we began this, we had 3 distinctively different lengths of rope. So to break the illusion, to go back in time, watch this on the count of 3. Nabil, I think this is yours, the long piece. Keep your eye on it. Now. That's the long, that's the medium, that's the short. Thank you so much. Now, good people, what you saw me do is referred to as sleight of hand magic. But in the last few years, there's a type of magic referred to as mentalism, popularly known as mind-reading magic, that has become very, very popular. Now, the allure of this is that the performer creates the illusion of reading your thoughts. Now, some people would be quite fascinated. Some people would probably think, if this works, maybe they should ask Mo for the lottery numbers. I don't know. But I'm going to attempt this on stage with some of you. Now, I did tell you at the very start that you're here, you'll be respected, you're here to have some good, clean fun. And if you join me on stage, don't worry, I'm not going to try and get your bank PIN code or your Facebook password or anything like that. So, as I said, I'm going to be asking for a few people from the audience, different people from the audience. You, sir, with your hands crossed. Your name? David. David, would you join me up on stage? Make your way all the way here. They'll keep it going for you as you come up. Or you could do that. David, excellent. Behind the microphone. Sure. David, where are you joining us from?
From Joburg.
Very interesting, from Joburg. So, David, we've just met. I'm just making a few observations about you. Good color choice. That's awesome. Are you more analytical or creative?
Analytical.
Okay, what type of work do you do?
I'm an engineer.
People ask me, have you left your job as an engineer? I'm still making money from engineering, people. Still making money. Thank you. What engineer are you?
Computer electronic engineer.
Computer electronic engineer. I feel sorry for you. When you leave here, somebody's going to come and tell you, sorry, David, I got a problem with my laptop. Can you help me? David, so engineer analytical. Okay. If I were to ask you to think of a color, what's the first color that comes to your mind?
Green.
Interesting. Okay, good. So, have you ever, so we're going to do a warm-up. Something big happening next, but I need to see that you're the right person for this. I think you are, but we have to do a little test. Have you ever read somebody's thoughts before?
No.
Okay. Usually the ladies say yes for their partners because they know exactly what their partner is thinking. So this might be a little more difficult here, right? Very simple. Don't be unnerved by the lights. Close your eyes. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to show a few fingers to the audience because my aim is to transmit a number between 1 and 5 to you. But I want to make sure the entire audience knows what that number is. And I know we do have a few children here, so please, if you see the number, don't say it out because then David will hear it. So David, just relax, take a few deep breaths. I'm choosing mine. Okay. I'm committed to one number. Dear people in the audience, by yes, have you seen the number that I aim to transmit to David? Yes. Wonderful. David, hands down. Your hands down. Okay, I'm going to reach for your right hand. I will place your right index finger on my temple. Once that's done, I want you to take 1 or 2 deep breaths and just relax yourself. I'll count from 1 to 5 in a consistent voice. As I do that, you'll get a feeling as to which number I'm transmitting to you. From my mind to your mind. We squeeze your eyes there like you're a little nervous, so just relax. So eyes closed, relax, take a few deep breaths as I do this. Just take your hand. There we go. His eyes are closed, yes? Yeah. Okay, with your left hand, cover your eyes for the skeptic there. Thank you. Just listen to the sound of my voice. I'll count from 1 to 5. When I'm done, I'll ask you if you felt anything. Yes?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you felt anything? Did you get one number?
No.
No? Okay. Just focus on the sound of my voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand down. Hand down. Yeah. Other hand down. Eyes open. Did you feel anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was transmitting a number between 1 and 5. What was the number you think I was sending to you?
3.
High five, David. I think you're the right person for this. Okay, David, I want you to think of an object. You're going to be the primary participant. Each and everybody here can play from your seats. No need for you to come up. I'd like each and every one of you to think of a simple object, and not as simple as a circle or a Rubik's Cube or something that you've seen on stage, because then people might say, it's too obvious. But the object that you're thinking of, if I were to give you a piece of paper and you drew it, it should take you 20 seconds or less.
Okay.
And if you were to show it to everybody in the audience, they should immediately be able to identify what it is. Okay? Okay. Please don't draw a laptop. Okay, so, do you have an object in your mind?
Yes.
Do you have an object in your mind? Yes. Do you have an object in your mind? Yes. Thank you so much. Now, David, you're an engineer, I'm an engineer. You'll understand statistics. Having done this a number of times, I've observed a discernible pattern. And that is that men generally think of one of two objects most of the time. They either go for some type of automobile or sporting equipment. Ladies, on the other hand, tend to go for one of 5 objects, David. They go for... I think there's a lot more into that laugh than just a joke there, yes? For you. I like how he's being... David, ladies go for a heart, a flower, a star, a smiley face, or a house, most of the time. Sometimes they go for a ring. They go long term. Were you thinking of one of those 8 objects?
Yes.
You were? Tell everybody which one you were thinking of.
A star.
Okay? Change your mind.
Okay.
This way, I cannot be accused of preempting that you choose a sort of very popular object. Do you have one object?
Yes.
Okay, commit it to your mind. See that object in your mind. Now, the first thing is, you picked up on a thought from me. Now, I want you to think of this object, and then I'm going to try and extract the information from you. So I want everybody to know that we haven't planned anything. So I've got some blank cards here. I'd like you to draw your object on one of these cards, okay? David, here we go. Just draw your object there. When you're done, look at the object, commit it to your mind, and then hold it face down. Okay. Good. Whilst you do that, when you're done, just into the microphone, just say, Mo, I'm done. Okay. Good. You, ma'am, your name? Bhavika. Bhavika, were you thinking of an object? What were you thinking of? A house. Long term in the house. Were you thinking of an object, ma'am? Star? Sir, were you thinking of an object? Yes. What were you thinking of? Cell phone. You, ma'am? Stove. Did you worrying about, did I leave the stove on? Can I call a neighbor? Is there any fumes coming out there? And you, sir, what were you thinking of? A light. A light. Any particular reason a light? No, random. Okay.
Mo, I'm done.
Excellent. Look at the drawing. Place it face down on the top. Face down. Excellent. You can cap the marker because I want you to use both your hands. Oh, you capped it. And okay, I didn't see if you were right-handed or left-handed.
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so take your right hand, place your right hand over the cards. Left hand here. Put it behind your back, rather. Okay. Behind your back. Okay. So, you've been watching me like a hawk, Fatima? Yes? Yes. Good. Turn slightly so I can't see your back. Turn slightly. Here we go. So, with the number 3, I sent you one number. Yeah. My aim is not just to tell everybody what you drew, but I want to make it a little more enjoyable. My aim this evening is to tell you what you're thinking while you're thinking it. Okay, good? Yeah. Okay, so I promise I'll not make fun of you, so you play with me, right? You just trust me, be open and honest, okay? Yeah. Excellent. So you see at the back of the theater, it's quite dark. Yeah. I want you to picture a screen. You could do a chalkboard, you can do a projector screen, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. When I say go, I want you to picture you've got a utensil in your hand, and you start drawing. But please don't move your eyes. I wouldn't want Fatima to accuse me of looking at tracing the path of your eyes. Okay, go. Stop, David. Interesting. At the start, I asked you if you're analytical or creative. You said analytical. Analytical people tend to go for lines, but I get the distinct sense that you started at like the top, and you went in a clockwise direction. Yes or no in the microphone, please.
Yes.
Good. We've made a good start. Keep going. Slow down. Did you just like finish off like that now?
Yeah.
Not just what he drew, but how he's drawing it while he's drawing it. Okay. Now, I told you not to draw a circle, so I think you listened to me there. And I don't think that you're done just yet. Not because I'm picking it up from you, but because it took you quite a while to draw the object. And right now I have this, which doesn't take quite long to draw. So I want you to think about your object, picture your screen at the back, and only think inside or outside, because I think the next bit of the drawing is either you're thinking inside. Am I correct?
No.
Of the drawing. Look at the picture of the drawing. Think about the drawing. There's something that either joins on the inside or the outside.
Okay, no, then it's inside, yeah.
You were actually thinking that this object is used outside. That's what you were thinking, yes? Continue the drawing. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're rushing, aren't you? You're speeding through, yes? No. Your face says otherwise, David. I'm getting a set of lines. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think you're done. Are you done?
Yeah.
Thought so. I'll say this as respectfully as I can. This is where I show you mine and you show me yours, David.
Okay.
The drawings. Bring your hand forward. Let me see what you've got there.
That's pretty close.
Tell us what you've thought of.
It's a soccer ball.
A soccer ball, ladies and gentlemen. Please give David a round of applause. David, thank you for joining me up on stage. And as a little souvenir, I would love you to have this as a souvenir. David, at the end of the show, once I'm done, I'll meet you at the top there. You can grab a picture. All the pictures will be taken, will be available on my Facebook page. So, David, as you go back to your seat, I'll give you another round of applause. Thank you. Now, I see we have a few children here. We've got families. What's happening here, Fatima? The trick is over. Okay, it's not our show, it's everybody's now. Right? Okay, your name?
Fatima.
What's the chances of that? Fatima. I thought there'll be more than one Mahommed here, but we've got two Fatimas here today. Edward, what's the chances of that?
Well, if it happens, I guess.
Yes. And you, man, what's your name? Chantal, I see you there. You're holding Edward's hand securely. She's like, I just love him. Perfect. Your name again for everybody? Chantal. Chantal, are you married? How long have you been married? 3 years. Give her a round of applause as she makes her way up on stage, Chantal. Chantal. Behind the microphone, please. And where are you from?
From Limpopo.
Limpopo. Did you come all the way?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way from Limpopo. I did a show there once. When I did the show, people came up to me and said, "Aye, witchcraft, witchcraft." Let's just say I haven't been back. So, Chantal, I see you've got a beautiful ring there. 3 years.
Yes.
When Edward gave you the ring, was it gift wrapped?
No.
We won't hold it against you. But it came in a box, I think, yes? Okay. May I have a look at the ring? I promise you it's going to be safe.
Okay.
Go. See, I've got a little bit of tissue paper here to keep it safe.
Yeah, just clean it as well.
Clean it as well. Making demands on stage here. Eh? This is a beautiful ring, yes? So you said you want me to clean it for you?
Yes, you're more than welcome.
Okay, I've got the perfect tool to clean it for you.
I know.
Instant shine. Uh-oh.
We'll claim it from the insurance, baby. Don't worry.
Leave the jokes to me, Edward. But that's a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's it. From now, Edward, I'll take it over, right? Thank you. So, Chantal, I've got a ring in my pocket.
Okay. Is it just as pretty as mine?
Say again?
Is it just as pretty as mine?
Is it just as pretty as yours? Let me see if I can find it. It's actually a key ring. With a little key there. Now, Chantal, when I told you that your ring would be, when I asked you for your ring, I said, don't worry, your ring would be?
Safe.
Safe, yes? I want you to hang on to this. Come with me, please. Come with me. Just, I want you to look here. Yeah, I want you to look there. Come around there. It is quite solid. Would you just take the key, place it in here? See, there's an arrow. Yep. Turn left. Excellent. Turn the handle right. Perfect. Pull. You'll notice, let's give them a look. There's a safety deposit box there, yes? Would you reach in, pull it out firmly, but keep the box closed? It is quite closed, yes? Pull it out. Good. Come here. Can you verify that that is indeed sealed?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Open it for us, please. Whoa, don't rush.
I have my ring.
There's a ring box in there, yes?
Yes.
Can you take the ring box out? We'll close this. Just give the ring box a little shake. You'll hear a familiar ring.
I've never shaken my ring before. May I open?
Give her a round of applause. Thank you for trusting me, and you'll notice it fits better now. And it's clean. Thank you so much, Chantal. You may return to your seat. Now, good people, children see the world through the eyes of astonishment and wonder. And as we, as adults, grow, we lose that sense of astonishment and wonder. So for this next piece, I want each and every one of you to think back in time to a time when you thought that anything was truly possible. Watch the table very, very carefully. Now. Looking for a young girl. Where's the young... With you with the Mickey Mouse top, would you come up on stage? Everybody will give you a round of applause. The suspense is building. Good. Your name for everyone. Nasia, would you stand right here? Right here, come around here. Wonderful. Now listen to my instructions carefully. Closer. There, like you're facing me. I want you to pick up the cloth by the corners, just like how I am holding it. I want you to look, smile. Not at me, at them. You ready for this? Lift up just a little more. You ready? Here we go. Now, take your right hand, lift up, or actually you can lift both hands up and look underneath. Yes? Now, there's a very important role here now, to not let go of the tablecloth, because I am going to. Take that. Let go. Would you turn? Take the bow. Another round of applause for her as she makes her way off stage. Are we having fun? Yes. Good, good, good. Now, most of us carry an object with us on a daily basis that's quite magical. Anyone want to guess what it is? Who said it first? Who said it first? Fatima said it first. So Fatima, you need to come up with your cell phone. Wait, okay, but before you do, I want to show you something with mine. I want you to watch very carefully. Yeah. Can you see the light? I want you to imagine that we could reach in, pull the light out, and just throw it back in. Yeah, that trick is lit. Fatima, come up with your cell phone, Fatima. Good. Excellent. This way, this way, this way. Keep it going for Fatima. Now, Fatima, as you come up, I'm sure your cell phone is on silent. If it is not, please put it on silent. It's on silent. Wonderful. Would you stand right here? Excellent. Now, Fatima, I feel like we bonded. You're watching me like a hawk. It's like we're in a relationship here. Into the microphone. Where are you from?
Johannesburg.
I'll work with that. Can I have a look at your phone? Oh, wonderful. Ooh. Can we take this out?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
There. Ooh, look at that. You got your whole life here. Photographs, ID, bank card. I like you keep it simple, yes?
Simple. Yeah.
Simple. Okay, here we go. That's a beautiful phone. Oh, you got a WhatsApp. Who's Muffin? Jokes, jokes, jokes. So, who are the lovely people on screen?
My children.
Your children. Wonderful. Take this. I want you to hang on to it for a moment. I'm going to show you something fun. This is a build-up to what we're going to work with now. Oh, by the way, this isn't magic. It's just hard work. How long have you had the phone?
A few months.
Few months? Okay, great. Here we go. Watch this. Phone, balloon. World's best cell phone cover, ladies and gentlemen. Waterproof, you can go swimming. There's only one disadvantage. You can't make or receive calls. But it's secure. Now, Fatima, this might scare you because you're probably thinking that Mo has had a knife in his pocket for the last 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes. It's all good. Children, don't try this at home. Hang on to the knife. That's the balloon. This is my skin. Pink, pink, white. What color are we aiming for?
Pink.
White! Let's just wait. Listen, this is my livelihood here, people. This is my livelihood. I'm going to blow the balloon up, and you're going to pop the balloon.
Okay.
What are you going to pop?
The balloon.
I have witnesses in the court of law here. There we go. Please pop the balloon. Excellent. And I'm going to just rip the phone out. Can you take your phone out? Make sure it's safe as you gave it to me at the start. We'll get rid of the knife, and they'll give you an applause for trusting me with your cell phone. Now, that was the warm-up. That was the warm-up. You'll notice that I've got 4 gift bags here, okay? Move to the side of the table. 4 gift bags, each of which is empty. Peek in.
Yeah.
Yes. Take your phone, face up, place it into that gift bag. Face up into that gift bag. Okay. So you said you've got your phone now for a few months?
Yes.
Is it insured?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. So we know that your phone is safe and sound right there. Now, the other empty bags, just to create the illusion that we don't know where your phone is, I'll just staple them shut. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at making decisions? Taking some time there, Fatima. Spur of the moment. Oh yeah, I know it's a bit hot on stage and stressful a little. So would you stand on the cross, please? Do you know which one has your phone? Good. Turn, face the audience. Now, I'm going to just mix them up behind your back so neither you nor the lovely people in the audience know which bag contains your phone. One last question. Do you have any heart conditions that I should know about? No? Oh, then we're off to a really good start. Would you move to the microphone? Back here, please. That was sneaky of you, Fatima. That was very sneaky. I was very sneaky there. Yes, but not when you're on stage. You should just enjoy the show. Okay, I'm going to move you so that you don't... Certain measures need to be taken to ensure everything is good for this. So we've got 2 there, 2 there. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to point to any 2. Just point, face the audience, but point to any 2.
Okay.
Point to any 2 with your hands. This one and this one. Are you sure?
Yes.
This one and this one.
Yes.
So this one and this one.
At least my phone wasn't in there.
Fatima's thinking, why couldn't he have done the mind reading trick with me? So we've got 2 remaining. Who's the lady who was making jokes with you in the front?
My cousin Fatima.
Fatima. I think you might be in sync, right? I want you to, which one would you like? This one or this one? Just point to the one you'd like. Just point to the one you'd like. Don't overthink it. This one.
It better not be my phone.
Let me just tell you that if this doesn't work, Yusuf, if this doesn't work, not even the Pakistanis in Fordsburg are going to be able to fix your phone. Let's see how well Fatima Square did. Give her a round of applause. Fatima, thank you for trusting yourself and your cousin with your phone. Thank you for playing. You may return to your seat. Whew. Now, good people, earlier we played with numbers, we played with some shapes. Now we're going to play with some words. In fact, I've brought to here a book. It's one of my earliest magic books ever. I think there's just 1 or 2 tricks in it, but it's David Blaine's autobiography. And as I told you, when I started, I was inspired by him at the very start. So let's get somebody else, somebody from a different part of the audience. Let's see. You, young lady? Yes, would you come up? Everybody? You shy? You good? You'd rather watch? Perfect. Let's get somebody else. I need an adult for this. You, sir, would you join me on stage? Excellent. Come up. Keep it going for him. Now, this book has 214 pages. There's pictures, there's words, there's pages with only pictures, and some only with words. Welcome. Your name for everybody?
Imtiaz.
Imtiaz. Wait, let's do this for you. Good. Imtiaz, into the microphone. Do you prefer reading books or listening to books?
None.
None of the above. There we go.
Reading.
Reading? Okay, good. Would you take the book and hold it towards you? Page through. You'll see each page is quite varied, it's quite different. There's pictures, there's text, some have pictures and text, some have just the pictures. Wherever you feel comfortable, stop on any page that you feel comfortable. When you have a page that you like, just say yes. But sometime
Yes.
tonight. Okay, good. Now the page that you're on, hopefully there should be some words on there. Are there any words on that page?
Yes.
Good. I want you to go up and down, scan the page, and wherever you feel drawn to, whichever word sort of stands out to you, I want you just to select the word, not to say it. But let's try this. Let's not go for a 2 or 3 letter word like or, the, if, or but. Those have like no real meaning, except as to like join other words or just link things. Do you have a word that's maybe about 5 letters or above?
Yes.
Just one?
Yep.
Good. Look at that. Look at the word. Look at the page. Look at the word. Count the number of letters in the word. Get the spelling. Close the book.
Good. Got it.
Close the book. Now, Imtiaz, is the book closed?
Yes.
Good, I'll turn back now. I want you, actually, you know what? I want you to write it down. So here's a post-it. And you, one word you chose, yeah? I want you to commit to it. Just write the word there. I won't look. When you're done, take out the piece of paper squash it into a ball, and keep it in your left hand by your side. Chantal, did you see the pic? Oh, I didn't show you the pictures in the book. Do you have the thing in your hand?
Yep.
Okay. One word in 214 pages. Good people, I want you to see here different pages, pictures, words. You could have been thinking of any word in this book. Let's try it. Again, picture a screen, a chalkboard, whatever you feel comfortable with at the rear of the room. Don't move your eyes. I want you to spell the word, and as you spell the word in your mind, count the number of letters in your mind. So look at the back. Stop. I got you at like 8 or 9. You're not done yet. Carry on. This is 10. Did you stop at 10? Good, you're doing well. Give him a round of applause. Again, my aim is not to tell you what the word is. That's the end result. But my aim is to try and go on this journey with you, right? So picture the word starting there, ending there. I want you to think of one of the letters in the word. F? Sorry, did you change your mind? Because I picked up 2. There's an F and there's a D. You're thinking of the D? You changed your mind, you went to the D, okay? Start at the front. Think of the letter. C. Keep going. O. The next letter. I said
Oh,
C.
yeah, sorry. I thought you said I must continue to the end.
Yeah, oh, well, just go to the next one.
Okay, yeah. Oh. Correct.
Again, you said you didn't think of it the first time. Did you think of an E now? When I said, you think, okay, let's listen carefully to me, right? Because I'm getting mixed signals here, right? Okay. Keep going. Start from the front. One last time. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, when you spelled the word out, did you say it out in your mind?
I did.
You did. That's what I thought. For the first time, can you tell us the one word you're merely thinking of? What was the word?
The word in the book?
Yes.
Say the word.
Yes, please.
Confidence.
Say again?
Confidence.
Confidence, ladies and gentlemen. And Imtiaz definitely has confidence on the stage here. Little souvenir for you, Imtiaz. Thank you for playing. You may return to your seat. Let me just see that was exactly what you wrote there, just as the proof for everybody. Yes, confidence. Thank you. You can return to your seat. Now, good people, each and every one of us this evening is connected. We're connected by the magic, the fun, the excitement that is happening here this evening. But I honestly believe that each and every one of us are connected on a deeper level. So for this, I'd like to try a little experiment. Do we have any twins in the audience here? These two put their hands up. Are you twins? Give them a round of applause as they make their way up. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting. Do we also have twins at the back there? How old are the twins at the back? 7. Wow, that's awesome. We'll take a picture after the show. These twins are moving at the exact same pace. I'm after you. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Would you join me on my right, please? Perfect. Would you move a bit closer? Your name for everyone?
I'm Kate.
Kate, pleasure to meet you. Your name?
Emma.
Emma. Who's the elder?
That one. 2 minutes.
And quite proud of it. So it's Kate and Emma. Yes. Okay. So I've seen this in movies, but I want to ask you if you've experienced this. Your ages?
18.
18. Pause for a moment there. Like you're part of the witness protection program and you didn't know if it was safe to give me those details. But 18, yes? Have you ever experienced something where something happened to Emma, but you could feel it, or you thought about it, or you had a sense of it?
No.
Okay, that's good. Have you had that with her?
No.
Okay. Clearly not as close as I... No, I'm kidding. Good. So, very simple. I want you both to face each other. just face each other, and I want you to get a sense of what each other is wearing. So look down at the shoes and boots in this case, move up from the black boots to the jeans, up to the tops, jacket, in your case, the, what's that, it's called a cardigan? Yeah, cardigan, the t-shirt, look at the pendant there, beautiful gemstone you have. Is that an amethyst gemstone there? Yeah. Excellent. Come up, lips, nose, glasses, eye color, eyebrows, forehead, hair. Good. Now, the reason I do this is because in a moment, you'll close your eyes. So I want you both to turn, face the audience, and close your eyes. I promise you, you are completely, I feel like we've all bonded here, so there's nothing funny or untoward that's going to happen. I want you to just stretch your arms out at your side, just shake your arms and your hands. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. Now the reason I ask you to close your eyes is because I want you to picture what each other is wearing. Picture that now. The other reason is by blocking your sense of sight, you get to focus on your other senses. And from this point forward, I want you to keep quiet, but to observe every single tap, touch, or sensation that you feel. I want you to observe every tap, touch, or sensation that you feel on your entire body. Just observe it, but remain quiet. If you felt any tap, touch, or sensation, please raise your right hand now. Hand down. With your right hand, please point to where you felt that tap, touch, or sensation. Hand down. With the fingers of your right hand, please show clearly the total number of taps, touches, or sensations. Each single one is an individual one. Show us on your fingers. Show us on your fingers the total number. Keep your fingers just like that. Open your eyes now. So you having a moment because you both felt 3 touches? Do you know the really cool thing? Everybody's been watching. I've been standing here this entire time, and I've been tapping you on your back.
I'm not the crazy one.
Yet you felt that undeniable proof that we, and in this case, these twins are uniquely connected. Keep it going for them as they make their way off stage. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Emma. Now, for me, magic is a metaphor. You sitting here in the audience, you see me creating the illusion of reading thoughts, making things happen with money, that sort of things, and you're looking at this and you're going, but how is that possible? What I would rather say is why not look at things in your life where you think things are impossible? Because I honestly believe once you change your perception and you change your belief, what you think is impossible might not necessarily be impossible. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to leave you with one last thing. Now, we began the evening with some money, so I'd like to end with some money. So if you've got some money on you, some notes, I'd like you to just reach out, take out your money, and just wave it so I can see what we have in the audience in terms of notes. Remember, we had 50s that went to 100s, 100s that went to... Fatima's got a note here. The other Fatima's got a note here. Let's see, anybody else has got a note? Somebody's got dollars in his pocket there. Don't worry, it's a sold out show. We've been taken care of. Would you come up? Since you're coming up, would you come up? Come up on stage? Fatima's already been on stage. You sir. What's your name? Reese. And next to Reese, we've got Priorin. Let's see what notes you've got on you there. Excellent. Reese, I admire your confidence in me. Is that like what's that, 100? It's a 10. Don't worry, you can use it for the parking when you leave tonight. Let's get something. Who else? Who's got a note? You, ma'am, your name? Reshma. Okay, you've got something bigger there. Is that a 50? Oh, she's got 100. Shall we use her? Come up, Reshma. Excellent. Reshma, you got some money there. Bring it up. Keep it going for her. I like how she says she's got the money, but he took out the wallet. And what's your name, sir? Umesh. There we go. Here we go. Reshma, is that yours or his? It's yours. He just keeps... We have a dispute here. We have a dispute. The correct answer is, it's ours. It's a team effort here. Okay, Reshma, behind the microphone, please. Wonderful. Reshma, a little fun thing to end the show. This is your note. I feel... Good. I think now it's become ours, because watch this. Can you see the note? See the note? Watch this. Oh, usually people laugh. Oh, that laughter cost $100. So Reshma, we've got a big piece and a small piece. All those in favor of Reshma getting the big piece, say aye. All those in favor of her getting the small piece, say aye. The tribe has spoken. Hang on to that, Reshma. Perfect. Keep that safe. Now, Reshma, do you watch English movies? I'm just going to hang on to this. I just want to put this down so everybody can hear you. What type of English movies do you watch? Action, comedy.
Comedies, action, everything.
Action comedy? For you and everybody, a little action comedy with us. Can you see the tear? Watch. Now, I'm going to use a prop that you've seen a few moments ago, because in addition to this note, for your action comedy, have you heard the phrase, now you see it, now you don't? Yeah. Oh, I did this a while back for the deputy mayor of Durban. He didn't look as worried as you are right now. And I asked him, why aren't you worried? He looked at me and said, Mo, why should I be? It's not my money. It's the ratepayers. Hashtag true story. Here we go. Watch this. Now you see it, now you don't. Or in my case, easy come, easy go. Gone. Thanks. I like, he's applauding. The gentleman in the front is going, now, for me, magic is an uplifting experience. So a little bit of fun, I could reach into my pocket and pull out another 100 and give it to you. Oh, Edward, you've had a gift with you from the start of the show, practically. Yes? Before you come up, I know you're eager, Edward. I know you're eager. Reshma, what would you like? The money or the box? Imali or ipokisi? What do you want, money or the box? Into the microphone so everyone can hear you.
The box.
The box. What should she get? Edward, kom weer asseblief. Now you've been there taking care of that. Edward, on the right. Edward, there's 2 items in there. One of which is a tissue, quite possibly for tears. David, as an engineer, you'll understand that we prepare for every eventuality, yes? So reach in, break the seal, just take out the tissue. Yeah. Excellent. I thought Reshma would need it, but the foundation is quite good there. So let's. Yes. Right. Okay. Good. Good. You know, it's all about showbiz, people. Showbiz. Okay. There's a second item in there. Come closer. Come closer. Let's move here. Second item in there. Have you watched the movie Lion King?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you remember that iconic scene when Rafiki takes Simba and presents him to the pride? Yes?
Yes.
That's your role. You are Rafiki. That is Simba in there. When you take this out, be proud. Show it to the pride and say, ta-da! You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You get A for effort there. That is wonderful. This is wonderful. And on a serious note, you lovely people have bought this beautiful woman, Reshmi, a lemon. But not just any lemon, it's a Woolworths lemon. Full 100 Rand value. Genetically engineered in a lab somewhere near Fourways. Probably near you, Colin. Oh, that's Waterfall, yes? Now, that's been in the gift bag. Hold it at your fingertips. Reshmi, when life gives you lemons, what do?
Make lemonade.
You do?
I do.
Okay, so you've got the piece, hang on to it. You could have brought up any note. They could have chose either piece for you. Yes? can you pass the piece to Edward? Edward's going to be like a mime now. He's not going to say much. He's just going to take it and he's going to show it to everybody. You meant for show business, my man. You meant for show business. You meant for show business. Would you pass the lemon? Reshmi, you'll notice there's a cutting board and a knife. I'll move it there. Would you move to the side? Would you take the knife? You've got the lemon there. Would you be so kind as to slice the lemon down the center? Yeah. Slowly and dramatically. Be careful. Be careful as you cut. This is sharp. Stop. Turn it around. Cut again. Keep going. Stop. Knife down. Bring the lemon to the front. Bring the lemon to the front. Bring the lemon to the front. We're building up to something amazing here. Slowly and dramatically, break open the lemon. Just break open the lemon. Stop. Show everyone. Stop. Show it. Let them see. Give them a moment. There's a note inside there. Would you be so kind as to retrieve the note? At your fingertips, unfold the soaking wet note. Turn face forward the entire time. There's a corner missing. Yes. And you did such a good job, you actually cut into the note. But I want you to see. Come closer. Bring the piece. Kom hier alsjeblieft. You ready? You see here? That's a match, corner for corner.
Yes.
Also take note, there's a serial number on the left and on the right.
Yes.
For us engineers, I need conclusive proof. 5688D. 5688D. Undeniable proof that these two perfectly match. Thank you so much. You can return to your seats. Thank you. Now, Reshma, this is a little souvenir for you. No, I'm serious. Once we're done with the show, let it dry. We'll grab a picture. I'll leave a little message, and I will replace your 100 rand note. Excellent. Keep it going for her as she makes her way to her seat. Before I go, I'd like to leave you with one last thing. It's my favorite quote by the late Dr. Maya Angelou. She said, and I quote, "People may not always remember what you said, they may not always remember what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel." So with that, good people, I trust I gave you an evening that you will remember for a very, very long time. Good evening and goodbye. Thank you so much.
Mind-blowing, awesome, very entertaining. Yeah. What made it extraordinary is that this is the first magic showcase that I've ever been to. And we're like, it's real, magic is real, let's hope.
I felt the whole show was fantastic, every single section of it, and I'm left amazed and just, dumbfounded by it all.
Mo, as always, was exciting and amazing and mind-baffling. So make sure you catch Mo Magic whenever he's in your town. Thank you very much.
It's been an absolute joy and privilege having such a lovely, light, clever, magical mentalist here. Mo has been wonderful, and it's brought such a happy, excited vibe of young people and old to the theatre, and therefore I think it was a huge success and a great joy to present it here.
What a fun night. Thank you to everyone who came out and supported the show. I had such fun. We had people from as young as 6 in the audience to as old as 96. I absolutely loved interacting with you on stage and meeting you after. Thank you to everybody who stayed to take pictures, to chat, and to share their special moments from the show. My mission is to spread joy and delight with magic, and tonight I have a happy heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you.